Are we on?
We're on.
Okay, so this is kind of a little messy process. If you decide to do this, like Carl said, some of these are advanced processes. You do not have to paddle your shape at all. You can leave it as it is. But if you want to, you can paddle it a little bit just to refine your shape. You also don't need to do what I'm showing you right now, which is how to shear form this and narrow down the walls and get the silhouette the way that I want it to be. But with that said, here's how you do it. Come on over here. You've got to be someplace where you can make a little bit of a mess. And you'll see that this tool, it has a bite one way. That way, this way nothing, but the other way is the way the blades are. And you can see how it takes down a little bit of the, right, just like that. So I know that the bottom here is thicker than I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and...
So this is a good tool for removing material.
Absolutely.
If you were just trying to smooth things out, you could also maybe just use your metal rib if you're just trying to smooth it. But in this case, you're actually changing the shape a little bit by removing some material.
Exactly. What Clark said. Also, I'm thinking about the composition, and I know that I want this to come down to a nice taper, because here's going to be the neck, and then the foot's going to be here, and I want this to come down and have a nice kind of little drama where it comes down and changes direction, so it gets finer and then goes out to the foot. So I knew that this clay was thick, so I can come down here and emphasize this part here to make that narrower, right? Okay. So.
Cool.
And I can also just gently, kind of almost phantom-like, I'm barely doing anything, but I can kind of see how it's all coming off here, and then it falls away. Here's the trick on this. If it's all gummy when you're doing this,
Clay's too wet.
the clay's too wet. If it's all gummy and gooey, it's like, you know, yeah, the cheese was sticky and rotten and not good.
It's like cream cheese, no good.
Yeah, you don't want to do this to cream cheese.
Sharp cheddar.
Sharp cheddar. Or Parmesan.
Gouda.
How about a little parm?
Smoked Gouda.
All right, so I'm liking this. I'm liking the way it looks. I do see, though, I'm going to need to redo this top here. Add a little bit more clay. But are you seeing that shape? How I'm thinning it out, right? Woo-hoo. Now, all in here, I've got an idea for what I want to do here, and then I also want to do something over here. But right now, I want to like the shape 90%. I want to say, I can live with that. Now my job is to keep it leather hard and put my time into making the imagery here and the imagery here what I want, okay? So I'm going to putz around with this a little bit more.